Anyone involved in global business today appreciates that working with strategic accounts has become increasingly complex and challenging. Large customers, for example, want their suppliers to provide a single point of contact, global pricing, and flawless delivery of products and services everywhere in the world. At the same time, they expect their key suppliers to act as partners, advising and supporting them in everything from logistics to product development. But customers also demand that key suppliers offer competitive prices, free service, and other giveaways just to retain their status as preferred suppliers. So if you're a director of strategic accounts or an account manager, no doubt you've asked yourself this question: are you winning the business you should at your strategic accounts? For many organizations, the answer would be no. Research has shown that in the past 10 years, more than 70% of companies who have put in place a strategic account management system have achieved results that were less than what they expected. In fact, they experienced less than 26% improvement in sales. Now, some of the reasons are flaws in the SAM program itself, for example, too much emphasis on completing the planned forms, or programs that focus mostly on local customer organizations and miss the bigger global opportunities, or organizational silos that prevent the seamless execution of the plan. But in our experience, the fundamental reason for this is the change in the customer's decision-making and buying behaviors. In the past, customers worked with suppliers in these early stages to get their input and help in determining how to meet their needs and address their problems and so forth. But this has changed. Research from the Corporate Executive Board indicates that 60% of this early stage due diligence is now done by the customer alone, without the help or input from suppliers, which means that the opportunity for the supplier to influence the customer early in this process has almost entirely disappeared. The good news is, for those suppliers who can get into the 60% zone, the opportunity to influence the customer is greater than before. So, how do some companies get into the 60% zone? Suppliers that work with their customers in these early stages, that 60% zone, are seen by their customers as trusted business partners. And in order to achieve that special status, they use a process that we call strategic account alignment to do three things: align information, knowledge, and insights, align people, and align strategies and actions. Here's how they do it. Instead of leaving the information and knowledge about the account scattered throughout the organization, best practice companies systematically collect it, synthesize it, and use it to create new insights about the customer, a practice we call systematic sense-making. They then work to ensure that everyone who touches the account and interacts with the customer shares a common vision of what the customer is trying to achieve and how the supplier is helping the customer to reach his most important business outcomes. And lastly, they develop the strategy and actions for the account collaboratively. Each organization and individual who regularly interacts with the account somewhere is responsible for defining and executing his or her strategies and actions, in collaboration with everybody else. By creating alignment in these areas, suppliers are able to focus their entire organization on helping the customer to achieve his most important goals and strategies. In short, Global Partners helps you win the business you should at your strategic accounts. We help to make sure you're in that customer's 60% zone by being a trusted business partner. And we do this by helping you to align knowledge about your account that already exists, create a shared understanding and vision for the account, and by ensuring that the strategies and actions to win more business and to improve your customer success are developed and executed collaboratively. So ask yourself this question: are you winning the business you should at your strategic accounts? If your answer is no, consider the opportunities you may be missing. Then contact us to learn more about how we have helped clients to align their organizations and win more business.